Yeah, so I want to talk to you guys today about how Citrix can enable extremely fast migrating from one device to another. Whether it be in the face of, disruption or a new device. We've all been there before, right? And I know this did not used to be possible in this rapid pace, because when I got out of college, I was a programmer. And I wrote code for Palm Pilots, and I had a laptop that looked something similar to this, weighed about 10 pounds. I had my development environment on there, my SDKs, my source code, my data. Everything was installed locally on this laptop. That was my life. And when the time came for me to move from that device to a new one, it was a nightmare. I mean, it was a daunting task because you had to find the media, reinstall your software, and then inevitably, you'd be going to do something, oh, I forgot to reinstall that app. I got to go get that app. Or, oh, I forgot to bring that data over. Let me go get that data and bring it over. And it took probably the better part of a month for me to be at a point where I felt like I was 100% productive, and that's just trying to move to a new device. So, I want to kind of walk through this a little bit. And as an SE, as an engineer, a lot of what I do with customers is I go through proof of concepts. And, I've got my work. And I'll come in here and, I work about an hour and a half away from our Raleigh, North Carolina office, and I'll be doing documentation. And recently, again, I have the twins, I'll be, working on documents like this, and I'll look at the watch and I'll be like, oh, if I don't leave now, I'm not gonna be able to get home, I'm not gonna be able to see them before they go to bed, which is a huge deal. So I have to basically just shut down and get out before I get in traffic. So let's just go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and shut down. And, I also say that you always have to prepare for the unexpected, because you never know. Whoa, what is going to happen? Yeah, so, okay, we were supposed to hover. Okay, so disruption. The best part about this is all you need to do is get a new device, which I happen to have right here. Amazon, same day drone delivery, and I've got myself a new device. So let's go ahead and take this device out. I'm going to go ahead and set this up. And, just imagine the first use case that I was talking about where, you have all your applications on there. If that had happened to me back when I was a programmer, I probably would have been a resume-generating event, because everything is on that laptop that's sitting in the water. So what we're going to do here is we're going to project this up. And again, okay, Windows 10. The beautiful thing about this is all I need to do is browse to our portal. And you'll notice that, I've got basically a login and I've got two-factor authentication. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and pull open this two-factor. I'm going to log in. And the two-factor code . And again, two-factor, protecting me, protecting the business, something you have, something you know. And all I'm going to do here, I'm just going to click on that. Now, that's a bad deal. That right there is not good. And, this use case could be you just got a new device. Maybe your device blew up. Maybe you left your device in an Uber. I'm sure that happens, right? You leave it in a cab somewhere. Having to reinstall that, having to, kind of freak out about how am I going to get this job done? Well, look what just happened here. I am exactly where I was when I left the office in Raleigh, working on that document that I needed to get to my customer. My laptop was stolen, and I love it because I'm protected. The business is protected because I was able to keep working, but at no time was any of this at risk of being lost or stolen. Thank you.